guess I suddenly decided that I can't record and stream at the same time because it totally let me do that earlier. The only thing that I can think of about how to fix that, because I just thought about one way to fix that. One goes on GPU 1, the other one goes on GPU 0.
There we go.
Nope. Doesn't like that for some reason. I'll have to mess with drivers later. Alright, that's really weird. Alright, well, we're back, and we're gonna get started. So, because it should all save on Twitch, so I should be able to get the video. Okie dokie. So,
roll for initiative.
No.
Oh.
No, you would have liked that though, wouldn't you? All right.
A little bit.
Villa Alduin. So actually, I guess your first name's technically Alduin. So Alduin. See if he remembers that he's Alduin. Yeah, he remembers that he's Alduin. There we go. As you decide to head out from Waterdeep, you actually see a small female with blue-gray skin and silver hair. You see her from behind. She's kind of short.
No, she's not.
She's kind of short compared to
5'10".
Compared to him. She's kind of short. He's 7 feet.
Yes, but he knows what.
Everyone's kind of short to him.
Well, what human heights are relative like.
But he's dragonborn. So she looks kind of short to you.
So she's short.
Yep.
Short, little,
Puny.
blue-skinned, silver.
Blue-gray skinned, silver hair. See her from behind. You look like she looks like you could pick her up like with no problem whatsoever.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Yeah.
Would you like to go talk to her?
Might as well.
Might as well. So you go catch up to her on the road. All right. Martin, that's your character. So what do you?
Don't say.
Right. So what does Alduin say to this random stranger?
Hello.
Where are you headed?
I'm headed towards the bridge.
Towards what?
The bridge?
You're headed towards Red Larch right now.
Yeah.
That's where you should be headed, I believe.
I was thinking of stopping there
Right.
for the night.
Oh. What are you doing?
Well, I'm on my way up through that way for a couple of different things. Let's see here. But mostly business.
Same.
Well, then you guys continue heading out towards Red Larch. I forgot that I wanted to. Let me find it. There we go. I need to give that a second. You're all loading something really slowly, apparently. Okay, here we go. Now I'm just waiting for Corey's computer to load it.
Does.
There we go. So now you guys head out. You're headed towards Red Larch. So now we'll catch up with and Andromeda. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Andromeda.
Andromeda? Okay, cool. Now I know. So, Andromeda has headed out from her little town of, I don't have all the towns in front of me, of Amphail, and headed towards Red Larch to, look into everything that she was planning to look into. So she's headed out there. All right, so that just leaves Cornald. So Cornald, you're already in Red Larch. What are you doing right now?
I came here a few days ago. I had just home, not really a town recently, but the home farm recently. Just kind of looking for a change of pace. So
Okay.
I've just been looking for different ways I can, different kind of gigs I can just get to make money while I'm here.
All right, so we're gonna say it's the early morning. Where are you right now?
Where am I? Where are the cool places to be? I'm probably in like a hotel that I've stayed at, or just an inn or something.
Okay, so you're probably in the Swinging Sword Inn.
Do we
Are
have
you-
like a list of building names somewhere? Or...
I'm just gonna say that you're probably in the Swinging Sword Inn because it's the only inn in town.
Ah,
Well, there's one other place that I think you can stay, but I believe that is the hoity-toity place.
I don't have money for that.
Or no, wait, no, it's no, it's kind of a barn. So where would you be? Do you think you'd be staying?
Probably a barn.
You'd probably be staying in the barn. Let me make sure that I'm
Right.
correct on that. Oh, nope, that is not the place. I got the wrong place. That's the poultry. That's not where you'd be. Trying to find the mother character because I forget which area she's in. Oh, there it is. What is this place? Oh, it's a small. So you either have the options of the inn or the small dilapidated building.
Now let's save money. We're going with a small dilapidated building.
All right, you're in the boarding house. So are you up and out of your room yet, or are you just chilling out in your room right now?
I'm in my room making a plan for the day.
Okay, well then I will let you continue making your plan for the day. And then we will go back to Leah. You just have crossed into town. So you are at the southernmost part of Red Larch, at the end of the long road. So, you just came into town. What do you plan on doing? What do you want to do in Red Larch? Do you remember what you were here for?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll probably go to, I don't know, where's the most populated place in town? Where do a lot of people?
Where do a lot of people hang out? I mean, it's kind of a small town, so they're here, there, everywhere. They hang out in their own shops. I mean, some people are kind of just hanging out around. There's like it's a small crowd just kind of hanging out.
Okay, let's go there.
Cool. You're gonna just mingle among the small crowd. There's just a constant flow of people. I mean, you can stop someone and just kind of talk to them, but for the most part, they're just kind of walking around.
Okay.
But you can go to any sort of buildings that you see. I mean, popular places to go overall that like some people might be in. I mean, keep in mind you just got here. It's like maybe 10 in the morning. So like you just got in.
Let's get food then.
You're gonna go get some food.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't know where anything is because this is your first time at Red Larch. So do you want to just kind of take a guess at a building?
Let's guess 3.
3? So you're going to move up to 3? Perfect. All right. So you come up to this ramshackle 2-story tavern
Great.
with rusty metal grille covers. It's small, dirty windows. And you can clearly see the name. It is The Helm at High Sun. So do you want to walk in?
Sure.
All right. Inside, it is a large, dimly lit, wood-paneled tap room, and an open-thread wooden staircase climbs to the upper floor. Let's see here. Is there any more description? Across the back, there's a long bar. So, do you want to just kind of do you want to walk up and talk to anyone? Do you want to talk to the tavern owner? There's a small crowd in there because there's always some people just kind of hanging out in the tavern. Some of the drunks from last night.
I'll talk to the tavern owner just to see if I can get some food.
All right.
That's the goal.
So, what do you say to him?
Is there anything to eat here?
Is there anything to eat?
Can I please have some food?
So,
Can I please get a waffle?
this burly man just kind of turns around and looks at you and goes, "Yeah, there's some food here." And he just kind of asks, "What are you looking for? What are you looking for this fine evening or fine morning?"
10 a.m.
It's 10 a.m. I'm drunk too. I own this place. Soup?
Y'all got soup?
We got some soup. I'll go back in there and get you some. I'm going to note here that you all start with 10 gold. I'm just giving you all a flat start of 10 gold so you don't have 0 money. Because I believe that the game started you with 0 money.
Probably.
And
at
you're
least for me.
starting in Red Larch, which is a town, and you will be
Yeah.
hungry.
Like a few pieces of copper.
Just about to look that up.
A smile and some kind words. 'Cause I can take that.
Ah, that's cute. I have no idea what food costs in D&D. We'll say that it's just 1 copper. It's not great soup. I mean, it's soup from a tavern. It's 1 copper piece.
I just need something.
You just need something.
Yeah.
He actually looks. He knows that you're not from around here, and he takes pity on you.
Aw.
So he's just gonna give you some soup, and just pulls up and says, "What you in for?"
Got some business that I need to take care of
Uh,
in town. Trying to figure all that out.
well, is there anyone you're looking for?
I'll tell you if I know.
Oh, okay. I mean, is there anyone that you're looking for? I mean, you do know that there's one person in here. That there's one person in town that you do know. It's the Harper agent. I don't think I've actually given you that name. Give me one
You did.
second. My bad. That's my bad.
You're-
So you are part of the Who are you a part of? Remind me.
Harper's.
Harper's? Okay, I did get that one right. So for you, that is Endrith Valivo. So, do you wanna seek out?
Yeah.
All right. So he tells you. Well, so you ask him where Andrew Valivo is. I'm assuming. Okay. He tells you, oh, Valivo? He's out in Valivo Sundries. He just kind of hangs out there. I mean, that's his own place. If you're looking for him, he's just down over there. For you, it is marker 22.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was gonna ask if you could say that in English, please.
All right, and about that time, we've got Martin and Corey actually showing up southern part of town. So,
Head down the 22.
I didn't even pay him. I just leave.
that's okay. He took pity on you. He's giving you the soup for free. He felt bad. All right, let's get that going again. So you guys come in at the southern part of town, and there's just a small crowd kind of going about. Where are you guys going?
I stop one of them and just ask where the nearest tavern is.
Okay. I'm just gonna say that you happen to stop Leah's character because she's going straight down that way anyway, and there's not very many people, so odds are you do actually end up stopping her. Corey should be down there with you as well. Assuming that are you just gonna
Why
be
my character so tiny, Sam?
I didn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sam totally did that. I did not. I did not go around messing with miniatures. I didn't have time. So anyway, Corey, do you plan on just following Martin around for a bit? You guys didn't even ask each other's names, so you guys don't know each other's names even.
Yeah, I know. I
Can we assume that conversation happened? Do you guys actually know each other's names?
Yeah.
I'd assume that after a multiple
what's his-
day travel, that would have come up.
Probably.
So Corey's character is Alduin. Martin's character is Rivana. We will go through introductions. You guys will have a chance to introduce your characters after everyone's actually met and the group is formed. But I don't know how we're getting there yet. Leah, your character stopped by Rivana and is asked where the nearest tavern is? Is that what you were asking?
Tavern or bar?
Tavern or bar?
Is there a tavern or bar nearby?
Bar?
I mean, I forget what the name of it is, but there is one up the road.
It's
my
called-
recollection is number 3.
Yes. It is the Helmet High Sun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, son.
Okay.
Thanks.
So while you guys are traveling up there, first off, Sam, what is your character doing at this point in the day? Are you headed out and about?
Have I been given a mission from like the The Emerald Enclave or whatever it's called?
You only have whatever you've been given before the adventure right now. That
Okay,
is as much as you
then
have.
helping out on like the outskirts of the town farms because it's something I know how to do. It's a way to make money. It's not my favorite thing to do, but today I'm
Okay.
gonna try and switch something up and not go to the farms as a way to make money today.
Okay, so you're just kind of hanging out in the fields back there. Yeah, I won't tell you. So I'll tell you where your room was, actually, really quick.
Okay,
I
what
think
building is that?
that was building 4.
4? Okay.
4. Yep,
Oh,
you're
right
not that
next to
far.
it.
Yep. All right. So, so you guys have been told where the tavern is. So I'm gonna assume you and Martin and Corey, you guys start heading up there. And then Leah, you actually make your way to your destination, and you come up to Velivo Sundries. So do you go into the Sundries? It's just like a normal looking building from the outside.
Yeah, I go in.
Okay.
Or not.
You knock.
I don't want to be rude.
Oh. Well
Or I
then.
just, I don't know. I don't know what the
That's fun.
etiquette is here.
So then, Endrith Valivo just kind of opens the door, gives you a weird look. Is like, "We are open. You are just free to walk on in.
Oh.
You don't have to worry." So he's just. I mean, you walk in now.
Yeah.
You just see that there's some rotting old furniture, some doors, some barrels, tools leaning against the wall. You actually saw some tools leaning against from the outside wall. I mean, it's just looks like kind of homey. You just see some furniture, lamps, carpets, mirrors, weapons. A little bit of everything is just kind of around the shop. He dabbles in a little bit of everything. So, what do you ask him?
I'm here on a mission from the Harper. What can you tell me about that?
Okay, I'm gonna need to review what I told you your mission was from the Harpers.
I can say it. I have it in front of me.
Okay, yeah, say it. What is it?
I'm on a mission to infiltrate the druids of the Circle of the Scarlet Moon, and yeah, discover their true intentions. What can you give me more information about this mission I'm supposed to be going on?
He said that they're that no, right now they don't really have much information on it. I mean they're still looking into it. They've assigned you with like solving it. They'll give you whatever information they find, but I mean part of your mission will be to discover some of that information on your own. Unfortunately, they'll give you as much support. He'll give you as much support as he can as it goes along, but at this time he doesn't really have anything to offer you on that. However, he does quickly just stop you and is like, well, there's he says, well, there's one other thing that I can tell you. I don't know if it's relevant, but I overheard someone say that they saw a skull pinned to a tree with a black arrow. Like some kind of dire warning or ill omen. It was a half-day's walk along the Red Larch Path, then about 4 miles east into the hills. So, if you want to go to the surroundings map,
There we go. Yep.
you've discovered that. That is exactly where it's described. So now you guys know something on the surroundings map. Well, she knows it. You guys technically don't know it, but I mean, I'm gonna uncover it.
We see it.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it, but you guys don't. Your characters don't know about it. All right. So I'm gonna assume that you and the other Harper talk for a little bit longer, just some menial talk. Meanwhile, we've got Corey and Martin up at the tavern, or at the whatever the Helm of the High Sun. So, what are you guys doing at the Helm of the High Sun?
So I walk in, look around, and then take a seat at the furthest open table from any lanterns or candles.
Okay.
So the darkest part of the room, probably.
All right. So you sit in the darkest part of the room. Corey, what are you doing? I mean, you followed him up to this point, or followed her up to this point.
Yeah,
gonna-
I'm sticking around the tavern, of course.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like looking around, like listening in to conversation.
Okay. So the tavern's starting to get going a little bit. You just hear some movement going around in there. By the way, is the sounds working for everyone?
They
Okay.
were for a minute. I don't know if you're playing anything now.
I am
don't
right
think I can
now.
hear or from the
Oh, we lost
soundboard.
I mean, I'm not gonna hear anything.
Oh, yep. I just lost everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
lost
On all of them.
connection.
Yep. Shoot. Yeah. Good thing I checked, I guess. The broadcast says that it's still up, but
Do we just reload the page?
yeah, just reload the page. Wonder if I need to have them in separate instances. I'll just have to tab between
The
them.
broadcast has ended. Ask your GM for a new link.
Technical difficulties.
Big goof.
Yeah, the broadcast is ended.
Did none of them are still working?
Nope.
Nope.
Weird. That was the one that had the connection failed. Alright. Alright, so everything's going to be messed up for a minute while I post all these links. And that one's not been posted yet. This is all the test. This is all new stuff. Never tried this stuff before. But good thing that I decided to check, you know, if everything was working all
There
right.
we go.
All right.
Server.
Cool.
Connected.
Okay. Hopefully we don't drop connection again.
Ben.
Yep.
Ben.
All right. So, I believe that you guys are just hanging out in the tavern right now.
Yep.
Corey, you just chilling out with him?
I'm pretty much, yeah.
Anything in particular that you're doing, Martin, or you just kind of...
Well, I'm listening for any sort of chatter about any sort of caravan movements, as well as just other things that might be related to what I came to Red Larch for in the first place.
Okay, so you just have an ear out there, just listening to see if anything's going on.
Yeah.
Both listening for stuff.
Both listening for stuff.
What?
I mean, right now you're not really hearing much. I mean, you know what? How about you both roll a d20, roll for just perception.
All right.
And how do I do that?
You'll pull. You gotta. What is that with your bonuses?
Mine?
Yeah. Yes, yours. I saw yours was a 19. You pull out of the
Yes,
d20 bag.
with my bonuses.
So if you just pull that out of the d20 bag, then you just roll that.
Let's see, where's perception? Perception.
Roll
that's
it.
just a 20 with
Like
20.
you just kind of move it around and throw it, or you press R on it.
Yeah. R will also roll it.
So press R on it a
Yeah,
couple
R.
times. Yep. So hover over it and then just press R. There you go. Okay.
R.
How much was your? What do you get?
20
12?
with bonus.
All right.
With
So
bonuses.
yours is 20 with bonuses. Damn. What do you hear? I mean, there isn't very many people in here, so like, I don't even. What are you here for again?
So my character is here for. I'm supposed to. Well, we heard about. I heard about a crew of bandits planning a raid, and I'm planning a raid on a caravan heading up from Red Larch and the Ironford Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm mostly in town to break that up, but at the same time, I also have contact with the Harpers that I need to get in contact with about a smuggling operation a few miles up the river.
Okay. All right. In that case, you don't. All right, connection just failed again on the tavern. I see.
Oh, I still hear it.
Weird.
I can hear it.
Nope.
Okay.
Lost connection. Lost connection. Lost connection.
All right.
Connection failed.
We're gonna not mess with that for right now. I don't know why they're failing.
I lost connection to the ones that aren't the tavern.
Yeah, I still see 2 players in the tavern.
Oh, connection just failed for tavern.
Well, alright, we're just not going to use those anymore. That's apparently not going to want to work,
Yeah.
which sucks, but, you know, is what it is. That's fine, I have different music for tavern. I came prepared. Oh, did I? Oh, no. I have different. I got music for...
prepared.
I came kind of prepared. We have
it's loading things now.
Yeah, we have a town music, so we'll just play that for now. There we go. So we got some ambient music for town. Okie dokie. So, you don't hear a whole lot that's helping you. I mean, you just hear that there's some disgruntlements around the town. It's a little loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. All right. So really, all that you're hearing from around town, or from where you are in the tavern, is just that some people have different problems. I mean, you hear something about someone named Pell, just having seen some weird stuff, and you just can infer that she's like a small child. Something to the effect of like, did you hear about young Pell? She went out by, and then you don't hear some of it. She saw like a ghost or something out somewhere. Yeah, it's real weird. So you just hear some small chatter about what's going on in town. But nothing that's specific to anything about bandits. No one in here is a bandit or anything, so they're not giving you any useful info on further bandit plannings. So, you would know about that there is a harper in town as well, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
And if you remember that name, that is...
You never gave me a name.
I know, it's Indrith Valleyvo, though.
Yeah.
Same name I gave Leah. And then, Corey, you also know that there is someone from the Gauntlet, from the Gauntlet, that's what you care about, and it's Imdar Relvundar.
What was that?
For you?
Yeah, how do you spell Valley Bow?
Valleyvo. It's Vallivoe. Valleyvo. And then, yes, yours is Imdar Relvender.
I'll just say Imdar.
Okay,
easy.
that is easy. And people will know who you're talking about if you just say Imdar. It's a small town.
Yeah.
So, do you do anything else while you're in the tavern, or are you just going to hang out in the tavern for now?
I think I'll hang out. See if anybody comes and asks me what I want to eat, we'll figure that out then. But
I recommend
otherwise, I'm just gonna sit back.
All right. So Sam, are you still? Where did you go?
Oh, I'm right here in the building next door.
Oh, you're just still hanging out. Right.
I've decided it's time to rustle up some grub, so I'm probably gonna go over to the tavern, breakfast, lunch.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, it's still kind of early in the day. I mean, yes, you can head over to the tavern. And into the tavern he goes. All right. So we're gonna say also, Leah, that you've finished up your conversation with the Harpers, with the Harper contact. What are you doing?
Which way am I supposed to be headed? Well,
The road's up that way.
that way. Okay, I'll just head that general direction.
So you're just gonna kind of head in that general direction. You're not too sure what you want to do right now. You don't really have a plan.
No, I'm just kind of here.
Okay. I do know that at least one of you I told, like, there's just some weird stuff going on in this town.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was you. I'm not sure, though. I don't remember who I told.
Something weird's happening. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. There's something weird.
Well, I guess also Sam kind of knows that there's some weird stuff going on. Just because locals of the area, you guys have seen weird weather and stuff, so... But anyway, we have 3 people in the tavern. So Sam, you just got to the tavern. Where are you gonna go sit? There are plenty of open tables right now. I mean, not a ton of people are here. There's lots of open space.
Well, I've been here for a few days, so I'm probably just gonna go up to the tavern keep in. We'll get something from there.
You just go get
Some
something from
regular
there.
breakfast.
Okay. So what's your change of space or change of pace lifestyle like though? What are you trying to do with your change of pace lifestyle? Just curious.
I'm probably gonna try and figure out some information about the weird things that have been going on in town. I mean, I've made some money just working on farms, but that's just more of what I was doing back home. So I don't want to keep doing that forever. So this is the day we're trying to change things up a little bit. So
Okay. All
we're
right.
gonna around the bar and see if we can get any information about any of the caravans that have gone through the area.
Okay. So go on ahead and roll a perception check because you're looking around the bar. We'll see what you see.
8 plus what's my perception?
Damn it.
It's not good.
No, it's not good.
Perception. Am I looking at this right? 12?
You might have a +5 because you have high dexterity. Or that's not what perception's based on though.
Perception's wisdom.
Yeah, perception's wisdom. It might be 5. You might get a +5. What?
My wisdom is +2. Why am I not seeing my
Go to your skills.
skill? Okay, there we go. Perception, yeah, just +2. I don't have proficiency in it.
Okay, so you got a 10. Yeah, I mean you notice that there's some faces that you haven't seen before. They're just like a couple of new people hiding in the back corner.
Dark table.
Yeah, at a dark table. By the way, the tavern owner came up to Martin and asked what he wanted to eat, and he's coming to you next, Sam. He came up to Martin and Corey and was like, "What do you want?" Just kind of saw you walk in here.
What's fresh?
Soup.
Gotta take a bowl of that then.
Alrighty then, that'll be 1 copper.
I pay him a copper.
Okay, cool. Are you getting? And then he turns over to Corey's character. Goes, "Are you getting anything?"
A large.
What was that?
Your mic's
Hear me?
cut out there.
Hey,
Hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah. I'll get a.
Right whenever he tries to order. Your mic cut out on us again.
Oh really? Yeah. I mean.
It's gone again.
Dude, what's
Write
going
it
on?
a piece of paper.
Right, write it on a piece of paper and just hold up your order. Do Morse code, just blink. Type it in general chat, someone else tell me what it was. I can see that he's attempting to say something, but I'm just not hearing it.
I wonder if it's his connection. Like if he dropped the video, would it?
Yeah. Try dropping the
That'll
video for
probably
a
mess up.
second. That'll mess up everything, but try and drop the video for a second, see if you can talk. I don't know if he can hear us.
I don't know either.
Technical issues with the first part, you know, that's normal. Corey, what are you saying? What do you want to order?
Corey just died.
Rocks fall.
Rocks fall, Corey dies. Drop. Oh.
Oh,
Well, how
what
to
about-
leave the game?
Leave the game or leave the call?
use Discord.
I mean, you should be able to just leave the call pretty easily. It should just be a button for you to leave the call. Oh, but he's in.
With the X button next to it.
Oh, wait. I know what his problem is. He's probably got Tabletop Simulator over it, so you just Alt-Tab. If you hit Alt-Tab, it'll take you out, so you can go to Discord. We're just gonna say that Corey's character went mute for a moment and just kind of stared off. So the tavern keep just kind of leaves him alone.
Did you hear me now?
Oh wait, we can hear you now. What's up?
Okay, yeah. Okay, so when the game's up, yeah, there's issues.
Weird.
So like you can't hear me, when or I cut out a lot, I guess.
That's
But
really weird.
The
That is.
game is like the front and center, so
Huh.
I have to have Discord up front and center when speaking.
Okay, well we know that now, so we're learning. Okay, so what are you ordering?
I'll also have a.
You'll have a soup. Okay, 1
Yeah.
copper.
Yeah.
So I assume that you both give him a copper, and he goes back to go get you guys a soup. And while he's passing you, Sam, he goes, Cornald, what are you having today?
We're gonna have the regular soup, I suppose.
Regular
Also,
soup?
They're not from around here, are they? What are
No,
they?
I've never seen them here before. I don't know. They just kind of walked in, sat down. So I'm just giving them some soup. If you want to bother them, you can bother them.
Bring my soup to their table, will you?
All right. And he goes back. Oh, he's like, wait a second, that'll be 1 copper, sir. Cornald. Takes 1 copper, walks back, goes, picks up some soup. I assume that you move over to their table.
I do.
You guys' soup has come, and for Ravana and Alduin, just this random stranger just came and walked down and sat down at your table. You're going to say something?
I just stare at him.
Oh, okay. Are you going to say anything, Cornald? You're just walking up to some strangers.
Not much for words, are you? What have you seen coming into town? Never seen you here before.
So, Leah, I want to know, what are you doing right now while this conversation's happening?
Wait, I didn't. Who are you talking to?
You, Leah, what are you doing? What are you doing while this is all going on?
Well, since I can't understand a word of whatever accent Andrus was,
Oh, you just don't
Irish.
understand him.
I'm gonna go back to the tavern and ask for directions because I have no clue what that accent was.
Okay. I made it up on the spot. That's what that accent
I
was.
know.
It's kind of like a bad Irish.
It was a bad Irish accent. He's faking it.
Directions. I'm gonna go back to the tavern.
You're too polite to ask him for directions. What's really sad is like the thing that he told you about. He's the only one that knows where it is right now. Like he's the right. You can ask other people, I guess, about the skull, but there's not a guarantee other people know about the skull. You can hope. Well, you know, you're in the right place. You're in the tavern. The tavern is a good place to. They hear a lot of rumors. Okie dokie. So, what were you saying to them, Sam? While her character just kind of walks on in.
Well, you must have come from somewhere. What did you lot see coming into town? Anything unusual, perhaps?
Martin, Corey, that was a question directed to you guys.
Oh.
I'm guessing Martin's just staying quiet.
Well, I just said what qualifies as unusual around here.
That's right. Your character sees a lot of unusual things.
Yeah. Heck, I'm an unusual thing.
Yes, by the way, you do notice that it is a water Genesee in front of you. Yes. Which is not a common race that you see around.
Let's see. I guess I'm gonna ask them if they any caravans they've seen coming in or leaving, or even this town or wherever they came from.
Now, caravans I'm interested in.
Ooh.
Ah.
This is
But no, I
also
haven't seen anything.
this is also the chance for you guys to introduce your characters to each other if you want. You know, like I mean, you did just walk up to strangers. You could like introduce yourself in any way, shape, or form. I mean, I'm assuming you don't do this in normal life where you just walk up and start asking them questions. You might introduce yourself first.
Yes. I'm Aldo.
You walked up, boy.
Aldwood just
Introduction.
right. The
I
starting.
suppose I should introduce myself after bringing my soup to your table and all.
The name would be Cornwald. Cornold, not Cornwald. Cornold.
Cornald.
Arnold.
That was out of character.
Yes.
That was out.
So it's just canon. Cornald occasionally forgets his name.
Ravana.
And then Aldwin's already introduced himself.
I already
Aldwin,
introduced
yeah.
myself.
He just kind of looked at you, said, "I'm Aldwin,"
I'm Aldwin.
which started the whole introduction process. So Leah, you just kind of walked in. What are you looking for in the tavern now that you're back?
I'm back for more soup.
You're back for more soup.
Well, apparently, since no one else knows where this thing that I'm looking for is, and I can't
Well,
understand.
that's not a guarantee that no one else knows where it is.
I could just ask around.
Yeah, you could just ask around.
Do you know where this skull with an arrow in it is, by chance, that I've heard about?
So you're just gonna start asking around people. So roll perception just to see who's around. Just like, because you're gonna be looking around for people. You have no idea what you're looking for to talk to, but
It's a 9 and I have no bonus.
oh, good. Man, those dice are treating you guys well.
I got a 19. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, for you, it was treating you well. It wasn't treating them very. Their D20 isn't behaving very well.
There you go. That's a 16.
Oh, there you go. It's turning around. So you kind of look around. You don't see anything in particular. You don't see really any interesting people. They all just look like people to you. I mean, just small mix of races, mostly humans. So you're just gonna start walking up and asking people.
Mhm.
Okay. I think at this time there's. I mean, what, we're getting to noon, so there might be like 10 people around total, including the three other players that are in there. So let's see here. We're just gonna start these. Assume that you start going clockwise around the room, and they're completely at the end of it, so they'll be the last people you talk to.
Oh, great.
You get a lot of weird looks as you just kind of walk up, going, "Where's the skull?"
That's me in real life.
And they're just like, "I don't know what you're talking about.
Cool.
I haven't heard of this. There's a skull? There's a skull
guess.
out there with some arrows in it? That's weird." So you guys continue. So while you continue to just kind of ask around and get a lot of weird looks, what is going on at the table with the people that are meeting each other? What are you guys talking about right now?
The caravan that he brought up, we're all talking about.
Huh?
Obviously, that we've all heard about the caravans that are coming through town, and we generally don't seem to know why each one is here for that caravan.
So you guys are confused on why you guys all know about the caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So well, actually, it's more of a lack thereof caravan.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know that there is a caravan that was supposed to actually get here, and I think basically, you guys have been told that there was a caravan that was supposed to show up. It was supposed to pass through Red Larch, I believe, like 10 days ago, a whole 10 day ago, and it never really showed up. And then about that time, when you guys are just kind of discussing the caravan, some crazy person walks up and asks you guys, "Do you know where a skull is?"
Please. I'm desperate at this point. I'm just annoyed.
She looks like she's about to cry.
Oh.
You've talked to like 9 or to 7 other people or so, and they're just not helpful at all.
A skull, you say? What more do you know about this skull?
I know it's about 4 to 6 miles away from here, but I'm not sure much direction or how to get there. Anyway, you have any help?
Are you gonna mention where you learned it from?
I learned it from Andrid Valleyfro of the Harpers, if you know who that is. I'm
Never
new
heard
here
of
too. Okay, that's fine. Thanks.
I know a Valleybow.
Cool. I'm Andy, by the way.
Ravana.
Hey! Introductions are happening.
The boy Cornel.
Cornel, that's a dumb name.
Okay, with you all just kind of in the tavern having talked, what are you guys gonna do now that this crazy person just kind of, in, I'm assuming, robes, walked up and just asked you about some skull with an arrow through its eye?
To Valleybow.
Oh, you're gonna go. You want to go talk to Valivo?
Yeah, if that's where you learned it from, you might want to ask him.
I did. I was just there.
Martin, make a perception check. You know, I just want to have you make a perception check right now. Let's see what you get. Yeah, you.
So 15.
You notice that she's the person you were talking. You noticed that she was the person that you ran into earlier, and who told you about where the tavern is. Just casually, you noticed that.
I don't say anything about it, but I
Okay,
make
okay.
note of it. Gotta play into my 8 charisma there.
That's fair.
I have 9 as well.
You guys are generally bad at charisma, except for Corey. So.
Hell yeah.
Food's here, by the way.
Food?
Food.
Okay, cool. Phew. So you guys have met up, and I guess Martin wants to head down to talk to Valivo. I'm going to assume... Hello there, random music. I'm going to assume that, you guys... That, well, at least, Andy is going to go and follow Ravana down that way. Is anyone else going to follow?
I'll follow.
You'll
I'll
follow?
certainly do for a change of pace.
And then...
The skull.
What are you doing there, Corey? You following down to...
Can you move me to?
Where are they going?
They're going down to talk to Valivo. To figure out more about this skull.
Is that out of town? Wait, is that
No, that's down at 22.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I guess I'll stick around.
Stick around in the tavern or follow them to Valivo.
I'll follow them.
Okie dokie. So now you guys are just kind of this awkward train of people just following each other.
We're in a line.
Yeah, you guys are in a line, unsure about why. You're just kind of following each other.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just wondering why.
heard them.
I mean, I know why Andy would be following us, but
Yeah,
following
you just
me, but I don't know what the other two are up to.
you just kind of turn around. Cordell's just following you, and you're just like, why? I was trying to get away from you. Just kind of in your head. So you arrive to Valivo's. You see some old stuff in the outskirts. You see some tools. What do? It looks kind of just like a private home.
I go in.
You go in. Okay. Indrith Valivo just kind of greets you, says, "Hello, friend. What are you doing here?" Did I get the accent right?
I've got somebody who also knows you, apparently, asking about a skull.
Oh.
I knocked earlier.
What?
I knocked earlier when I wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to.
I know. Oh yes. I don't know if it matters or not, but there's a skull pinned to a tree. It has a black arrow in it or something. Oh, just like some dire warning or ill omen. I don't really know.
Where might this skull be?
It's about a half day's walk along the large path, then about 4 miles east into the hills.
We got about half days left. Let's say we set out.
You guys want to head out?
So I saw you a week ago down the road. You mentioned the smuggling operation going on. Any new details on that?
No. So far, we haven't dug up any more details on that whole what's going on with that. I'll let you know as soon as we know any more. But
Yeah, well, now that I'm here, I'll look around too.
okay, that's good. We know that it's just somewhere along the Desserin River.
Yeah.
But that's all that we have right now. All right. So, do you guys actually want to head out for finding that?
One more quick question for Andrew.
Oh yes. What do you have for Andrith?
Where could I find? I have to say this all again. The Druids of the Circle of the Scarlet Moon. Where could I find them or it or?
Do you not remember asking me earlier about that?
I did shoot.
Yeah. We still don't have any new details. It's only been like half an hour.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I didn't write
Not
it down.
since 2
That's
hours.
okay.
Cool.
Right.
Any updates in 2 hours?
Right. No, I haven't heard anything new. No Harpers have come along with new details about the Druids of the Scarlet Moon.
Okay.
But I mean, I will. You'll be the first to know if I hear any new details.
Cool.
Okay. So, are you guys heading out of Red Larch? Or are you guys going to go and ask around more places? I mean, Valley Vo now, seeing that you're with a bunch of people, said, you guys could actually do some help here. There's a lot of people that have a lot of problems. I mean, you can just go about anywhere. I mean, you couldn't throw a stone without hitting someone that has a problem here.
Start throwing some rocks.
First. I mean, I don't. It's just a saying. So what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to go out, look at this skull? Or do you want to...
I'm down to
Look
look
around.
at the skull.
You guys are down to look
Yeah.
look at a skull? You know what?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
Cool. So then...
Sure.
Yeah, I guess being interested in like evil things, I guess I'd want to investigate.
Yeah, so you guys kind of just go down the large path. It's getting kind of dark, and then you guys just kind of cut into the last laugh. I mean, what he did say that it was about half day's travel. So you guys are getting there pretty late.
A couple miles down the road, but whatever.
No, it's 4 miles off of the path. But I thought that he said that it's something like. Let me see here. Yeah, it's about half day's walk along the large road, and then 4 miles off. So you guys, actually, part of this is grassland. So you guys get there in almost half the time. You guys fourth the time, or what is it? 3/4 the time. It takes you about 3/4 the time to get down there because you actually have a ranger with you that has some favored terrain.
yeah, boy.
But you guys show up at the last laugh.
Mid-afternoon, I guess.
Yeah, it's getting a little late, but it's not, it's not like super dark out.
So
So you guys just kind of walk up, and then on a tree, you guys see a weathered human skull, jaw sagging. It's pinned to the tree trunk, or the trunk of the tree, ahead by a big black arrow protruding from one of the skull's eye sockets. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to roll for investigation.
You're gonna investigate it? How are you gonna investigate it?
I want to see if there's like anything on the arrows that might be a telltale sign of where it came.
Okay.
Skull came. If there's like anything
Sure.
left on it or any remnants in the area.
So you're just looking at it?
Yep.
Okay.
We got a 16 plus 3.
I'm just gonna kind of hang back while they want or go check out the skull there.
Okay, so
Not anything I'm necessarily interested in, but
I mean, so you kind of just look at the arrow and the skull, and you don't really see anything. I mean, you can't tell anything. I mean, part of the arrow tip is obscured from being in the eye socket. So you don't see any markings on the shaft of the arrow.
Mm.
Do you guys want to do anything else with the arrow?
I
Take
guess.
it or there.
We could take it.
Who wants to? So who's grabbing it?
I will.
You're gonna grab it. All right. So as you walk up and you touch the skull, or touch the touch the arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get dropped there for a second, Martin?
yeah,
Okay.
a bunch of people did apparently. They were the chat was talking about it for a second. Global chat.
Stream chat.
No, global chat.
Global
on,
chat.
Actually, on Tabletop Simulator.
Gotcha. I was like, what? All right. So as you reach out and touch the oh, my bad. Let me say this. There is one thing just in front of the fletching, wrapped around. There's a black parchment. Before you touch it, it says, "The last laugh. You'll be next. Valklindar." Sorry, I forgot there was a message on it. If you want to know how to spell Valklindar, it is VALKLONDAR. Do you still want to grab the arrow?
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. I think someone else should go first.
Does anyone want to grab the arrow?
I'll offer to take it.
All right, so you're gonna go take the arrow. All right. Well then, as soon as you touch the arrow, you have a sudden nightmare of a skull rushing at you and laughing coldly.
Oh, fun.
You don't really know what that means though. Like it just kind of happens. And I mean, you roll a strength check actually. Just roll a d20, real quick.
Hold on.
Should be fairly easy for you, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Hover over the d20 and press R. A natural 20.
Nat
Yeah,
20.
you rip it straight out of the skull, and now you have the arrow. Perfect condition. Almost like it wasn't even in the skull. Alright. I'm like, now it's like noon. Do you guys want to keep going? I'm gonna assume that you guys head back.
It's like noon in real life.
Right, it's noon in real life. No, I'm assuming that you guys are heading back to Red Lurch, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Great. All right.
Probably shouldn't.
It's
grab
getting
back.
quite dark. So, Cornald, you already have a place to stay.
We do have a place to stay, so we're gonna.
So you're gonna head off into your room.
Can we stay with you, please? We're not from here.
How big is my room?
Not very big.
I can sleep on the floor. I'm small.
How many rooms are available in the inn?
There are places to get rooms. I mean, do you want to tell them where the inn is? Because I'd assume that you would know where the swinging sword is.
Oh yeah, that's the inn. The swinging sword.
Well, so 4 is where you're staying, and then 2 is the swinging sword. So they do have 2 options. You can either go into the swinging sword, or you can stay at Mother Yelanthra's. So you can either recommend that they stay at Mother Yelanthra's if they don't want to pay too much, or they can go to stay at the swinging sword.
Well, if y'all need a place to stay for the night and you're looking to not spend too much money, the building I'm staying in is the Mother Yelanthra's.
Yep.
So it's called. Or if you're looking for not just a floor to sleep on, then you've got the swinging sword over number 2. And Martin is off in a puddle.
Oh, right. Martin's going to go sleep in the puddle.
Yeah.
Ravana just, like, ditches you guys and just goes and sleeps in the
Okay, bye.
Oh, cool. There's a skull with an arrow. Bye.
puddle. We're back. I'm going to go sleep now.
It's
I'll
almost
stay.
nighttime.
It is nighttime.
So I go
Oh, do you
I go
guys
sleep.
make any plans of, like, meeting back up after?
I was going to, but then Ravana went
Oh.
off into the. So I couldn't.
I'll be back at the tavern the next morning, I'm sure.
Well, you didn't see.
No, I
How
didn't.
did I know? But
So do you want to make plans with the other 2 to meet back up?
yeah, do we go? Hey guys,
Yeah,
do,
let's
we, do we want to meet up tomorrow? I don't have any friends here.
I'm lonely. The only person that I know I can't understand.
His accent's too thick, which is odd considering I speak 4 languages.
Right.
And Hiram. But anyway, do you guys want to meet up tomorrow?
Yeah,
Again tomorrow.
see you at the tavern in the morning.
Good
With
soup.
soup.
They're all talking about how you guys are all gonna get soup in the morning. All right. Wonderful.
She left early.
You're just
That
gonna
soup
hope
was
to run
good,
into
dude.
Ravana.
That's some good
Soup was tight.
Uh,
All right. So, where are you guys gonna stay for the night? I mean, I already know where the ranger's staying. But...
I'm gonna stay with Orna in the same building.
So you're gonna stay in that building. Corey, where's your character sleeping?
what inns were there again?
The Swinging Sword Inn, and then Mother Yelanthra's.
Swinging sword.
Yolantha's. Okay, so into the Swinging Sword you go. All right.
I can't say the other name. I don't know how to pronounce that.
So when you guys walk into the other Yolantha's, she asks Cornald, "Who's your friend?"
Which friend?
Me?
The one that walked in with you. You only
sorry,
have one
I
friend
thought
with
you
you.
asked that, or
No.
I thought Andromeda asked that. Oh, just somebody I met today who's helping me with a bit of investigation I've got going on, we'll say.
Oh, delightful, delightful. And she needs a room to stay in?
Yes, please.
Oh, well, you're welcome to any of my rooms. How much is a gold relative to silver? By the way, Corey, when you walk in, you see... Where is she? Someone walks up to you. She looks about 40-ish, human commoner. And she asks, you looking for a place to stay tonight?
Yes.
Well, that'll be 1 gold.
Money.
Okay, give 1 gold.
Cool. Alright, you can stay in there. That is a lot of money to you guys right now. It won't be later. So let me see here. 1 GP, 2... Oops. 1 GP, 2 silver. Because I don't remember what that conversion rate is. Yes. So gold piece is worth 10 silver. Right. Alright. She says that it is 5 silver for a room.
Okay, I give her 5 silver then.
Alright. And Cornald, you will of course need to pay for your room.
I'll flip her over another 5 silver.
Reluctantly.
So I've got what, like 10.5 gold now?
Yeah, 10.5 gold.
Or 9.5.
You gained
9.5. Yeah, you gained. She gave you 5 silver. That's not how money works. So you guys are all in for the night, and we go on to the next day. Yeah, you guys survived one day and actually did an encounter of sorts. And actually have all met up. Wow.
We're productive.
Was productive. Yeah, I wasn't sure how that was going to play out, and I'm just like, because I'm like, yeah, you're all there for different reasons, huh? I mean, it worked out.
We'll be at the tavern for breakfast.
Yeah. Are we continuing to go today, or what do y'all want to do?
Time is
It is
It is just
Noon.
after. Noon.
Yeah,
Noon 05.
noon 05.
I mean, are we talking about in real life or?
Yeah.
Continuing to go in the game, yeah.
Okay.
And it's noon 05 in real life, not in the game.
Okay. Probably since there are a lot of people who need help, maybe find someone who needs help, and then
Maybe I'll have a problem
Yeah.
related to the...
that leads
To
to a
the
different
skull.
place. Yeah, because right now I'm looking at a map and it's like I can't see anything on it, so
Yeah.
I need someone to help me clear up the map.
Right. All right. So you guys want to keep moving? Let's
Yeah.
just take
Good.
like
We need soup.
Yeah. Another 20 minutes, maybe. Yeah. Should be
another
good.
20 minutes. Okay, if you guys don't want to go much longer, then yeah, sure, we'll just keep going. I was gonna say if we're gonna go too much longer, we'll just take like a few minutes to stand up. But 20 minutes shouldn't be that much longer. Alrighty then. So you guys wake up and go to the tavern. Martin, you weren't informed of the plan, so what are you doing?
Going to the tavern for soup. It's the only place I know to get food.
Oh, well, that's fair. Yeah, that's the only place all of you know where food is. Well, Cornald assumedly knows where more food is, but he I mean, the source, he
made
doesn't. He's
plans.
trying not to overwhelm people. So yes, you all go to the tavern for some delicious, delicious soup. There you go. Now then, so you guys still haven't asked the tavern keep his name. Just pointing that out. Well, okay, Cornald would know it. Cornald knows him as Garland. I don't remember what Garland's voice was. I don't remember what anyone's voice was. I make them up on the spot every single time.
His was the barkeep was the bad fake Irish accent that you used for
Nope.
Olivo.
Oh, was it?
For Valleyville. Yeah.
It's just the same accent?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Makes it
Both
easy.
are large seem to have the same accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is a small town. Oh, hello there. Are you guys here for more soup?
Yep.
Yep, that's gonna be more soup.
Oh, Martin, do you sit with the rest of the group?
Depends where are they
In
sitting.
the corner brooding again.
Oh, where are you guys sitting? I'm gonna assume
Uh,
that Sam and Leah got there first because they're kind of. Well, actually, no. Corey would have gotten there first. Where do you want to sit, Corey?
I will sit in the center table.
In the center table.
Yeah.
All right. So then Sam and Leah, you guys walk in, and you see Alduin sitting in the center table. What do you choose to do? Do you choose to sit with him?
Easy to find.
Sit down.
Yeah.
I'll sit down at the
Alright.
center table.
Down to.
So Ravana, you're the last one to show up. You see the three of them in the center table. What do you choose to do?
What's the lighting situation like?
I mean, there's pretty much nobody around, and the lights are on. Like you're in the center table. Most of the lights are hitting it.
Well,
But what do you specifically want to know about the lighting situation?
yeah, what's the lighting situation
wants
like?
to
Are
sit
they
in the
talking
corner
candles, lanterns?
Oh, yes, they have. They've got lanterns on every table, and then they've got some chandeliers with candles on them lit up. Oh, right. Yeah, it's a very well lit tavern because most people like light.
I go back to the darkest table again.
Go back to the darkest table.
Right.
As far away from the. What do you do anything with the lantern?
Yeah,
Did-
put it out.
You put it out. Okay. You use your what is it? Control water. And just
Yeah, control water cantrip.
So you guys just sort of see Ravana walk in, go to the back table and turn out the lantern and sit down.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're all right. So meanwhile, Garland goes and gets your guys' 3 soup. I assume that you all pay 1 gold, or not 1 gold, 1 copper.
That's some pricey soup you got there.
That's some
markup on the
luxury
soup.
soup.
It's luxury soup, guys.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, you guys must really like the soup here." Regulars. Oh, not often that I see people come in here two times in a row willingly for food in the morning. I'm used to seeing everyone at night. All right, well, I'll go get you guys some soup. Oh, I see. Oh, the little Genesee has walked in. Let me go see. Do you want some soup? Why'd you put
Yeah.
out the lantern?
Don't like it.
Fine, you pay, so I'll go get you some soup. Goes back and gets everyone's soup. He goes and gives you guys the 3 soups at the center table, and then he goes over to Ravana and gives her soup. What are you guys doing? You guys just kind of see Ravana sitting in the back table?
Yeah. And
I start wondering why Ravana is sitting in the back instead of sitting with us.
I
Oh,
thought we were all friends.
I'm just gonna gesture like, is that her?
you kind
I'll
of get
start
the
waving
bad
and be
gesture.
like,
to like,
"Look,
what are
come
you
over here."
doing?
Oh,
Oh,
be
the-
like, not like.
You're getting gestures to come. They're trying to get you to come over, Martin. What are you gonna do?
I look at them and then give a sidelong, kind of wary look at the lighting around their table.
Not
All
in
right.
the morning, huh?
What are you what are you guys gonna do about his response of just kind of, or her response just kind of like looking at the lighting, just.
Am I gonna have to take a perception check to understand that the lighting is the problem?
Actually, roll insight. No, you'll want to make an insight check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
That's a D20. Everything's pretty much. If it's a skill check, it's a D20.
Everything is D20.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
pretty much
Tell you if
everything
it's
but
not a
damage.
D20.
Yeah.
I think I understand why I might cause problems where I didn't mean to.
Well, you know. Did you just roll that, Corey? Did you roll, Corey?
Which one did you roll?
Yeah.
Oh.
Another
Oh.
nat 20.
Oh, he got a nat 20. Shoot. Yeah, you understand immediately that Ravana just does not like the light at all. You see it as like she's gesturing towards fire. You realize that she's talking about the
Okay.
fire that is lighting the table. Then you can tell that she just has a discomfort for either the light or the fire. You're not 100% sure which, but you know that there's something about light or fire that she just doesn't like. So what do you do about that, now that you know?
I tell the rest of the gang that I think it has to do with the lighting, and we should probably move over to Ravana's table.
All right. What do you guys do when Alduin tells you that?
I follow.
Well, we
follow?
should probably. We're not going to be mean and make her come to us.
Okay.
I do ask though, is it the light or the fire? What's the problem here?
Ooh.
Don't
Yeah,
like it.
could we straight
I
up
don't
ask?
Yeah, you could straight up
Yeah.
ask Ravana any questions.
Yeah, Ravana, why don't you like the light?
Don't like it.
But which is it, the light or the fire? That's the problem. So we can accommodate for your situation.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
You're
I thought we were friends, Ravana.
You guys are barely acquaintances at this point.
No,
trying to be friendly.
give it time.
Give it time.
Ravana didn't say that, but
Oh, Ravana's just mad that we joined her.
I'm not
Yeah.
mad. It's just I'm not mad at all. Like I don't seem mad. It's just like I don't like. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys don't like. She doesn't like
Not a
something.
fan of the lighting situation.
All right. So now you guys are also. What are you guys going to talk about? Since clearly the topic of what's wrong with Ravana isn't working.
Talk about the caravans again.
So you guys are going to talk about the caravans. Are you guys going to talk about a plan for today? What you're going to do?
Yeah, we should make a plan for the day. Probably should have something to do with the skull that we found yesterday. Or we
Oh,
could
that
go
too.
try and
Yeah.
help them.
We could get the skull and ask everyone, have you seen this person? Do you know who this is? That probably won't work.
Yeah. So did you guys take the skull with you as well as the arrow?
We
We left
no
the
skull
skull.
there. We only took.
You guys pulled the arrow out. Skull fell to the ground.
No, well,
Man, just took the arrow.
So yeah, I still have the arrow.
Yeah.
I believe.
did you
Yeah.
tell us about the vision or dream that you had? Or
No, he never said anything about that.
Okay, the rest of us don't know.
Did you want to tell them about the weird thing that happened when you touched the arrow?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So yeah, he tells you that he saw a skull rush at him in like this kind of vision, laughing at him, and then it just kind of went away.
Should we ask either Cornold or what's his face, Garland, if there's anyone who would know anything about visions or anything like that?
Sure, you can ask Garland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Garland just kind of gives you.
Garland.
Garland's just like, what? Want more soup?
No.
No, not more soup. Okay, what do you
Sorry.
what
I
you
have
want?
A personal question.
Oh, what's your personal question?
Do you know anything about anyone who would know anything about vision, weird dreams, or anything like that?
Your best bet as far as people that know visions or dreams in this town. Your best bet's probably at the All Straight Faith Shrine with those kind of cleric-y folks. Right now we have in the All Faith Shrine. All Faith Shrine is number 1, by the way. It's right next to the Swinging Sword.
Oh.
The All Faith Shrine. Now we actually have 2 different faiths in there. Right now we have the followers of Tempest, and we have a devotee of Sun. Right now it's Imdar Relvander and Limura Aldark. And those are the 2.
Take a trip over to the shrine then.
Alright, so you guys want to go to the shrine?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, so we can just throw everyone over to the shrine. So who goes in first? By the way, when you guys walk up to the shrine, you see 2 wide wooden doors painted with the symbols of many gods, and inside is a plain chapel with a stone altar.
Is there anything on the stone altar?
Right now, no one's doing any services, so no one's actually got their stuff out right now. They're just kind of the two, I guess, clerics, for lack of a better term, or priests, for lack of a better term, are just kind of hanging out. You see both of them in there just kind of talking. And as soon as, who walks in first?
Not me.
You'll do it?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So I'm assuming that the paladin, Alduin, is somewhere behind there walking in. As I don't care. It doesn't matter. As soon as Imdar sees Alduin, just kind of walks past the rest of the party, regardless of who's in front, and just goes, "Oh, Alduin, how are you? How are you? So good to see you. It's been a long time."
Oh yes, it has been a long time. How are you? I'm good.
I'm good as well. What brings you to the shrine right now?
Oh, just going on my adventures, and I heard about the shrine, and so we're stopping by for some good old prayer.
Oh, and you've come to worship Tempest. No better place to do it than the All Faith Shrine. It works for all faiths. Let me see here. They apparently don't know very much. Did you come to just help out in the town? With all of the problems or did you just come in to help with the town? I mean, I'm assuredly you've talked to some of the people.
I heard many stories of evil and all sorts of suspicious bad things going on. So, it was my duty to come and investigate.
Yes. I mean, just going around to just a couple of the people, you'll learn a lot about what's going on in this town. I mean, I don't have anything specifically for you, but
You haven't heard anything?
not really. I mean, I stick mostly to the All Faith Shrine right now, focusing on the worship.
All right. If you hear anything, let me know.
All right. Does anyone else want to talk to either of the two people in here?
Do either of you know anything about skulls and arrows? Specifically the one at, where was it? The last.
I guess
The last laugh was
show
the name
them
of the
arrow.
encounter.
Emdar, the...
Oh shoot. Skulls and arrows. Anyone know anything?
Do you pull out the arrow, Alduin?
I'll pull out the arrow and show him Emdar the arrow.
So Imdar kind of just looks at the arrow, kind of shakes his head, doesn't really know, and kind of picks it up, and then immediately seems to have a flash of something and drops the arrow back into Alduin's hand. And he just described that he just saw what is it? What was it? A skull flat running.
Thing.
Yeah, same thing that you saw. Skull rushing at him, laughing. And just else that he doesn't really know what that means. Just kind of seems weird for him.
I want to do an Arcana check on the arrow.
Oh, you want to do an Arcana check on the arrow? Okay, roll.
Now that it's happened to two people.
Took the second person for it.
So I got a 12.
You got a 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that there's that the arrow definitely has like a curse or a blessing or something's on it. Someone has magically done something to the arrow to enchant it. Yeah, it's enchanted. Yeah. It's got something about it. And it seems to be that it activates when you touch it.
Got it. Make note not to touch arrow.
Okay. So Alduin, do you put the arrow away?
I put the arrow in my holster of arrows.
Your holster of arrows?
Yes. For all my other crossbow arrows or...
Crossbow bolts?
Bolts, yeah. I put it right next to them.
Okie dokie.
Shoot the arrow.
I know, I could use it later, maybe, as a weapon.
He definitely wouldn't be able to because he doesn't have anything to shoot arrows with.
I have a bow.
Yeah. Unless I find a bow. Yeah, or I could give it over to Cornold over here.
Cornel, do you want the arrow?
I'll take it.
Take the
Make
arrow?
sure not to accidentally grab it if I'm trying to arm an arrow, unless I need it.
So tell me how you get this arrow without touching it.
Well, I'm wearing gloves. Or does it work through gloves? That character has, like,
You
a
can
fire
try.
out. Okay. Well, I'm wearing leather gloves, and I pick up the arrow with those.
All right, you have a flash, a vision, nightmare of a skull rushing at you and laughing coldly.
That was a fun dream.
Yeah, now you realize that Alduin has like chain mail on, and so he has gauntlets on, and so does the cleric. So yes, it works through armor.
Ah.
I was like,
Sure.
I mean, Corey was wearing his armor when it worked on him, so.
Yeah, I mean, he's going through gauntlets. He's gonna go
It's
through
gonna
leather.
go through leather. All right, so you've also
If I
been
touch
cursed.
the arrow again, will it happen again?
Go for it. Touch the arrow.
I'm gonna touch the arrow again.
Nothing
I'm ready
happens.
for it.
Nothing
Nothing
happens.
Okay, I think I'm good now.
So you only see it once, basically.
Yeah. All right. So you guys have been to the All Faith Shrine. You guys have talked to Imdar. Do you guys want to talk to the other priest, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are gonna talk to the other priest. What do you say to her?
I'm writing someone else talk.
I don't think I have anything to say to it. Well, I guess I don't know if they know anything about visions.
Yeah.
She gives you the similar look of, I mean, not really. I mean, visions happen all the time. What'd you see?
What would happen if there's a skull in that vision? I would imagine that's bad.
I mean, skulls in visions typically mean death.
Cool.
Well, I mean, I guess it happened to the...
I mean, it's death or undead. I mean, it's either.
I think you should show the.
Yeah, I should probably show them the arrow. So I take the arrow back out of my quiver. And then I show them the arrow and ask if they're... I should probably ask them if they're willing to touch the arrow and see the dream that we're all talking about.
Imdar warns her not to touch the arrow. That something like a skull just kind of rushing at her is what's going to happen. And so she does not want to touch the arrow. But generally she just tells you that she doesn't know what that means for you.
Darn it.
Yep. That's what you guys have going on right now. So what do you guys want to do now? I mean, you've been told to go and talk around town. Just walk in places. Who do you want
It
to...
might be a good place to stop depending on when Corey has to leave.
Oh, right. Yeah, we can be done. Pick this up with you guys going and talking.
Oh, you want to stop the whole thing right here?
Well, when do you gotta leave, Corey?
In about, 30 minutes, technically.
Oh, it's up to you. You gotta
Right.
leave before any of the rest of us.
Yeah, no, I don't got really
You
much going
guys,
on.
don't have anything going on today?
Not
I mean,
much.
I gotta work at 11, but
I think Natalie and I had some vague plans for after
10
we're done
hours
streaming.
a day.
But
10 hours away.
right, I don't got much.
Yeah, I guess we could keep going.
Keep going a little bit.
Yeah, let's go for another 15 minutes.
Okay. What house do you guys want to head to?
Let's. Alright, guys, pick a number 1 through 22.
Let's go across the street to 7.
Gonna go
7?
across the street straight to 7.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see who that is. All right. So you walk up to 7, and what? You see a 2-story building. I mean, its sign is painted with the image of a well-dressed lord and lady, one on each side. So do you guys just kind of want to walk in?
Yeah,
You could
We
knock.
could knock, too.
Gonna knock?
Yes,
I walk in.
All right. So I'm gonna assume Ravana just kind of walks in. It's a shop,
Oh.
Ah,
and you're greeted by a human? Just greeted by a human. Just kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, what brings you here? What are you here for?"
what are you in for?
I hear you could probably use some help with a couple things.
Well, I mean, Tarla. Well, let me see here. Oh wait. All right. Is anyone a member of the Lord's Alliance? I don't remember. Remember talking about several. Harper's. Oh no, no one's part of the Lord's Alliance, are they?
Not.
All right. He just kind of looks at you and goes, "Tarnlars don't deal in gossip." And then he introduces himself. I'm Hilver Tarnlar, and I've run this wonderful clothing shop. I mean, you just kind of look around. They've got very nice bits of clothing just all around. He tells you, give me one minute. He walks up to one of the customers and just kind of says, "Yes, you see, this is how aristocrats wear their boots in Neverwinter." He's showing another customer some stuff.
It's a fashion shop.
It is a fashion shop.
I hate him.
He walks back up. So is there anything that I can help you guys with? Do you guys want to get some new clothing? We got wonderful selections around.
I asked Ravana, would anything help with your light situation? Like if you wore something with long sleeves, maybe? So we don't have to sit in the dark corner anymore?
That would not help.
What's she already wearing?
I'm wearing basically like a sleeveless monk's robe.
Well, that's the problem.
Do you have a hood?
Yeah.
No,
Wear a hood.
like a basically like a sleeveless martial arts outfit.
So clothing won't help with your light situation?
No, I mean,
will
I've just been outside in the daylight.
I know, but never mind. Oh well.
So it's not the light, it's the
It's
fire.
the fire.
It's a fire.
Well, your water, you can
Do
put
you have a
out.
fear of fire?
I don't say anything. I would completely ignore him asking that question.
Come on, Ravana, we're friends.
You guys are really pushing this friend bit.
Yeah,
But my
Just tell
charisma
me.
gets through to him.
What do you want to? Wait, do you want to roll a charisma check on trying to
Yeah.
convince? All right.
persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion.
Let's do charisma.
So roll a
Persuasion.
persuasion check here.
Yeah, you have really.
What are you gonna say to Ravana? Oh, I'll ask him after he rolls.
I don't know. You could trust me, but
Oh, okay, so you're gonna say that you can trust me. Or yeah, roll a check for that.
I got,
You got
10.
you got a 10. What's your persuasion modifier?
Hold on. I have to go back to this. My persuasion. It's a +3.
Okay, so you got a 13. All right. You know what? And Martin, roll against it. This is gonna go really bad.
I got a -1 in what is it? Persuasion. So
Yeah. See if you're stubborn.
nope,
Eight,
I'm not
6.
stubborn. 7. So
So-
6 total.
So I mean, I'm ultimately gonna let you decide. Do you trust him? He seems trustworthy to you.
I just say don't like fire. Don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Can I roll a persuasion?
Sure. What are you gonna say?
I ask, is there anything we can do to help?
Here, roll.
All right, roll.
Oh shoot. What button is
R.
it? Oh shoot.
R.
You reach the camera, there you go.
Basically, I got nothing out of that charisma check.
19. Well, 16 plus 3.
Thank you. So you got a 19. Martin, do you want to roll against that?
I mean, what I could get a nat 20. That's the only way I can even match that. Let's see. 19. Oh.
18.
Minus one.
Yeah, 18.
You know, ultimately, like you can stonewall at this point. You can still stonewall.
Right. I'm just gonna say, don't worry about me.
Okay.
Don't worry about me.
We're here for you.
This is an
Yeah,
intervention.
so for now on, we'll just like ignore it completely.
Don't worry about her. It'll be fine.
All right.
He's just weird. He doesn't like fire. That's how I'm gonna view it.
You guys are just totally having this conversation
Or
in
she
in front
does.
of in front of Helvern, and he just kind of walks away. It's just kind of throws his hands up in the air. It's like, oh, it's...
I guess he doesn't need our help. Let's go to number 10.
All right.
Is number
There we
10
go.
a house or a shop?
I'll just tell you the description. You can make the discernation yourself. It's a bustling. Looks kind of like a local farm.
Colonel, do you enter
going and
first?
all that. All right. It's a one-story building, long, narrow, and nondescript on the outside. The name of the business is painted above the double entry doors. It is the Druth Fine Poultry. So you guys go in?
All right, I'll answer first.
All right.
So we've heard around town there might be something we can help you out with. This is not one of the farms I've helped with. I don't usually deal with animals.
So you're greeted by she introduces herself as Nahelia Drouth. You guys are just having no luck. So you just kind of walk in there, and she greets you. It's like, oh, you come to help me? I'm not having any issues, but if you wanted some people that you could go talk to, I've heard a little bit about old Minnie Mahanjiver. Yes, old Minnie Mahanjiver. She's at, for you guys, it's building 14. She's just a little bit further down this road. And then you can always go and talk to the constable. The constable's at 11. Just next door, the constable. I mean, he's always looking for adventurers to help him with stuff.
Well, we thank you for that information. And
I want to buy some steak.
You want to buy some steak? Oh, okay.
A steak.
Huh?
steak? Is it
Oh,
poultry?
is it just poultry?
It is just poultry. It is a poultry shop.
Never mind. Then
She
I
just
don't
kinda-
buy anything.
Sorry, we don't have steak here. You'd have to go to... Actually, just next door, I believe the constable also runs a meat shop. We might be able to hook you up with a steak there.
Jack of all trades.
There then.
Cool. So where are you guys gonna go?
11.
11, I guess, to the constable.
You're gonna go to the constable. So as you walk up, you see 4 identical single-story stone buildings, and they're running back in a line, as you can see there. The front building has a painted sign of a ham being carved by a cleaver, accompanied by no words. The second building looks has like some smoke coming out of it, out of the chimney. The third building has some clothes hanging on the outside. And then I do not know what the fourth building looks like. I don't see it on here. But yeah, those are the 4 the last building just doesn't look very descriptive. So which building do you guys want to enter?
I go into the first one.
Go into the front building. Wonderful. You are greeted by Harbuck. Let me go back. He just walks up, and he says, "What can I do you for? What are you here for?"
I heard you could use some help with some things that you need adventurers for, and I want to buy a steak.
Ah, I see. All right, let me see what I can't get you. Well, actually, starting with the problems around here. I've heard that there's some bandits on the Karen Road, just south of town.
Isn't
Okay.
the Ironford Bridge down that a ways?
Down off Karen. I don't
Is it
necessarily
further
remember.
up the long road?
You just quickly switch states here. Let me find Red Larch, Karen Road. No, that is not where it is.
Oh.
Let me just set this back a state. There we go. So, let me see here. The most that he offers you right now is he says that there's a couple places on the road that he knows of that he's heard could be the hideouts for them. I'm updating your map. Can't really mask this, but he just kind of tells you that there's somewhere along the Karen Road, not that far from town. They've been bothering the townspeople for some time.
Oh.
But he's never had time to just kind of wander around and on what he just kind of thinks is a wild goose chase. But he'd really appreciate it if you'd go and see if you can't find those bandits for him. And then he of course mentions that yeah, there are a couple other people that could use your help here. I mean, you could really do a lot of good for us here. I mean, there's Minnie, just further down this road. She can. I've heard that her young one Pell has seen something that has spooked the young girl.
The arrow. You should touch the arrow.
Yeah, she should touch it.
And if nothing happens,
Why?
we'll know she's touched it before.
She shot the arrow.
She shot the arrow.
I'm formed person.
Yeah, I mean, that just kind of says you can always ask around, just kind of go around place to place. I mean, lots of people can use a lot of help in these places, in these areas, or in this area.
Except for the first two places we visited.
Yeah, I know, you guys picked really bad places to go to.
Hey, let's go to Minnie's house.
You guys want to go down to Minnie's?
Steak.
He goes to get you your steak.
How much does the steak gonna cost?
Exactly my question. It's just 1 silver piece.
Okay.
Yep. Assuming that you're just getting a steak.
Yep, a steak.
The exchange rate between tiers of currency 100 to 1 or 10 to 1?
Depends on the currency, to be honest with you. It's
Yeah.
not 100%.
Isn't copper 20 to a silver, and then silver's 10 to a gold? Let's see here.
That's
something like that.
Steak. Or it's just cheap soup.
It's cheap soup.
Oh, it's cheap soup.
That's why the guy was so shocked to see us back.
For soup.
For soup.
Yep. I'm assuming that you're getting 1 pound of beef.
Steak, but yes.
Well, it's 1 silver piece then. And
I pay my silver.
he wraps up the steak for you guys, and then you guys continue on your way.
Need to go refrigerate that steak there?
About now.
Huh?
What time of day is it about now?
It's just about like 11. So
I'll start eating my steak.
At between 1 and 1:30.
okay. You start eating your steak.
Raw?
Yeah, I have a
Raw?
question. Does food
can
actually
break
like do things for you?
What
Does
did
it
you
give
say?
Like stat boost?
No, eating doesn't really do anything for you. What did you say, Martin?
You can eat raw steak.
Yeah, you can. All right. You eat raw steak.
I just imagine on the road, Ravana's just going
No.
to town on this piece of steak.
Yeah, pretty much. It's all wrapped up. I'm holding it. in paper.
She's the weird one. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna.
She walks in the back.
Yeah.
We'll check her into a mental institution at some point.
That's just becoming your character. So you guys are going down, shoot, to 14.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. The wooden building grew haphazardly from years. All right. What? It's just a single-story building. Kind of just sort of looks like a barn. I mean, do you guys just kind of want to walk in?
Can knock.
I'm gonna
Probably not a
knock.
shop.
I feel like this is
All right. I'm gonna say that the barn doors are open. You're still gonna knock.
I'll sneak in.
We'll walk into the barn.
Hello.
All right. You are greeted by Minnie. She walks up and says, "Oh, hi, dearies. I'm Minnie. What brings you to this part of town? Did you come to
heard
get
that-
some chicken?
Sad. No, you might need help. We heard from at least people.
Oh, yes, Pell. Pell's been talking about a ghost that she saw. I don't really know too much about it. You'll have to ask her.
Where can we find her?
Let me just go get her for you. Pell, dear, Pell. Pell, can you come over here? And then this young, I'm assuming human, walks up. She's really young. She's probably not even 10. And she just kind of walks up and says, "What can I help you with?"
Can you tell us about the ghost that you saw?
The ghost? Yes,
She's mute.
yeah, give me a second to think of what she wants to say about it. She says, "Oh, yes, the ghost, it's outside of town. Let me actually see where that is. It's a little bit like south, or my bad, northeast. It's a little northeast of here.
Oh, we were just over that way. Great. On the large path.
You gotta walk back.
Do you want to...
Man,
Oh, yeah, you guys
heard
were...
about the arrow.
What
Maybe
area?
we should ask.
Ask
Did
about the
your
arrow.
the ghost you see happen to have anything to do with an arrow, perhaps?
No, I didn't see anything with an arrow.
Touch the arrow if she's willing.
Should we ever touch the arrow?
Do you guys want to have Pell touch the arrow?
I think that's a bad idea.
I feel like that's a.
We do it.
No, I
Well, she said it didn't have anything to do with it. Kids don't usually lie.
but not so much the
They
arrow.
lie all the time. What are you talking about?
Well,
Everybody lies.
Yeah, I feel like kids are a lot less likely to lie though.
Pell just gives you like the wide-eyed look.
Ravana, just go chew on your steak. don't ask about the lying of kids. He's not.
well, when did you see this ghost? Oh,
I think it gives me a time frame that you saw it. What? No, I don't really have a time date. Alright, oh, I just saw it like a couple days ago when I was out just kind of wandering about. I mean, I go walk on the large road every once in a while, just kind of walk down, see what's around.
well, what was the ghost doing?
I don't know. I mean, I just kind of saw it and I ran.
That's fair enough.
What did it look
Got
like?
straight out of Dodge. What does it look like? Oh, she doesn't really have a good description for you. She just she just dashed out of there. She didn't really get a good look at it. She just kind of saw a figure that was kind of spectral and just ran.
What if the figure shot the arrow?
What if she shot the arrow?
Do you
Well, I
want
guess
to?
we had two things we can go investigate: is the bandits and the. Well, yeah, they're both kind of east, so I guess either way we're heading east somewhere.
Well, look at your surroundings map because it's on 2 different roads.
Yeah, we got the Cairn Road and the
One on the large path.
Large Path.
What was the haunted tomb?
That's
where
what
she
we
told
just
you guys?
uncovered. Yeah.
She gave you directions to this place. She just said that she also said that she thinks that someone should make sure it's safe.
What does the girl look like?
I mean, it's just a human commoner. What do you want to know about her looks?
I don't know. Like, did she touch the arrow? Like, is there a flash in her eyes? I don't know.
As
We did never touch the arrow.
you
I don't
cannot tell whether or not she's touched the arrow just by looking at her. Just like no one would
Okay.
be able to tell which 2 of you have touched the arrow just by looking at you.
We could show her the arrow and be like, hey, seen this thing, and not have her touch it.
Yeah, not have her touch it.
So you guys show her the arrow.
Yeah, I'll pull the arrow out of my quiver and ask if she's seen it.
Okay. She tells you that she's never seen that arrow before.
You know, this is a nondescript arrow.
The nondescript black arrow.
She does not know what that arrow is.
Okay. I'll believe her.
For now.
No. I don't know. Do we want to do anything else with
Hell's the
with her?
BBEG.
So we know that like northeast is a very cursed area.
You know what's sort of cursed area?
Northeast. That road is a very haunted area.
It's got a haunted tomb.
Oh, well, even better. There you go.
That's what you guys know.
That's where she probably saw the goat.
We got the
Yes,
bears and the-
that's where she described you guys to go to find the ghost. All right.
I think we should probably, before we go, well, never mind.
Should we go there?
Yeah, we could probably head out to the haunt.
What are
Or
you guys
should we
doing?
go first? We got bandits or ghost.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, I would go after the bandits first.
All right, let's go after the bandit. Maybe we can get something from the bandits, or they might know something.
So you guys gonna go searching around for the bandits off Karen Road?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's probably the closest in our direction anyway.
Do we want to actually go through that encounter, or
That's
'Cause I know
probably
it's-
That's a good time to stop, probably.
yeah? All right. Well, then we'll pick it up
Yeah.
next time.
It's gonna take a while.
All right. Well, no idea if anyone was in chat. Thanks for stopping by and watching and listening.
Oh, you actually.
I had a couple viewers. It looks like. Don't know if they're still there or not. Just people that were in chat. All right. Yeah. So we'll pick this up next week sometime. All right. I'm gonna end the stream.